Da, 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 da. What do you think of the? What do you think of the intro side?
You can't change that now, though, can you? You've had it so long, it wouldn't be the Shabby Geek channel now without it.
You know what, mate? It's weird because I make my video and I always think, oh, I bet people are getting fed up to the back teeth of this music. I bet they're just sick of it. But so every time I try and use something else, it never fits in. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's either too cool or too. You know what I mean?
There are some people in this chat that are like me that'll be like doing the jobs and stuff, over it going dead. I'm always doing it.
Well, anyway, Si, let's welcome him. Welcome to Shabby Geek on a special episode of Shaggy Geek. It is, what is it? Shabby and the Ark of Mangafandanga.
You spell art wrong.
I know I spelled art wrong, yeah. Right. Well, I did it dead late last night. And I thought, I'll get it all set up, mate, and I'll, put it all up and everything else. And then the first thing you said this morning, you spelled arc wrong. So I go. But anyway, let's see who's here, Si. Ed 5 is the first here, and that was, 4 or 5 hours ago.
I was in bed with him, Mark, the other morning. I was in bed with him the other morning.
With Ed 5?
Just thought I'd let you know, yeah.
Pete, hiya, Pete. I'm so looking forward to this. This is made by year, month, week. Made by day.
5 minutes.
Good old Forces here. Good old Gap's here. Hiya, Gap. Oh, Gap. Look who's here. Hello, John. Oh. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I hope you're a lot better, John. Oh, Gerard. Oh, just to say as well, Mark, can I just stop just while we're on Gerard? Is that last week I promised to do a big reveal on Brian's show on the Culture Cast, but I ended up really badly ill last week, as you saw. So tomorrow night is the big reveal. I'm doing it on the Culture Cast tomorrow for Gerard, so that's when it'll be. So tomorrow night.
Why don't you just ruin the Irish lad tonight and do it now? Just do it now.
No, I wouldn't do it now.
Smith Lord, I love it if Simon has just sent him a load of Mr. Tickle books. Yeah,
there might be Mr. Tickle books in here. It just might be.
I'm just looking forward to seeing Si ceremonial robes. Very nice. Oh, look who's here. Our VTR. Hi, Dave. Scuba Pete.
Scubas.
Baz. Our Des is all coming in. Yes. Honestly, thank you so much, guys.
I think Des is at Echo. I'll see Des in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you will. You'll see it. And you'll also see the lovely DTM.
Oh, yeah, DTM. Brilliant.
Jonathan's here. Smugglers is here. Good old Connor's here. Scuba have already said. Des have already said. Right, so it looks like, it is one of our favourites.
Gary Getty Spaghetti.
Another one of my favourites. The lovely Gary Moore's here. Brilliant. Oh, Si, we've got quite a few people. Chris. Hello, Peaky. Chris. Nice to see you, pal. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you, buddy. Is Shabby wearing the hat or his side? Yeah, because I've had a shave. Ever since I stopped doing this, I was in the suit game, and ever since I stopped, I just grew it all out. But I don't know whether you can see, I don't want to embarrass myself, but I've got a big ingrowing hair right there. Can you see, Si?
You scruffy bastard.
It's like I'm not going to say what Jen called it, but I thought I better have a shave. So yeah, that's probably why you can't tell the difference. So Si's older than me, though, when he looks older than me. That's what it is. So, Matt's Collection, hello, buddy.
Matt,
we'll just get to the end of this sign. Say hello to all these awesome people.
Cat, dark and tasty.
Miriam's here. Hello, Miriam. Get this. Our Luke.
Ooh, thank you.
Thank you, mate. Right.
What he means by handsome, Mark, is you're
someone we know quite well.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's try. I'm going to try and get to the bottom side as fast as I can because I know what I'm like. I'm a bloody nightmare with getting behind this over. But Si, you've come across some boxes, so tell everybody what tonight is about, mate. Because we were supposed to do this last week, but Si got dead ill. You want to see his face? He looked like the Elephant Man. It ballooned, didn't it? We were meant to do it last Wednesday, and I hadn't heard from Si, and then we were having a chat, and he came out of the chat, and I thought, where's he gone? So I phoned him back and he was all right. Then in the morning he sent me a picture and he was like, well, so you were sick, weren't you, mate?
Oh, I was terribly sick, yeah. And that's the thing. I had a lot of good intentions last week, but I just got so ill. But I'm over it now. It's going anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, we decided we were going to do it last night as well, weren't we, mate? But then David was doing his with good old Scuba, so we thought, right, we'll do it tonight then. But tell everybody what it's about, Si.
Well, what it is as some of you know, I've had the plumbing round and we've had the house upside down. So we've been in the loft and I've just managed to just pull a load of things out. And I've come across these 3 boxes. And I don't think I've been in these boxes for, must be about 15 years, must be at least.
Were they in the loft?
They're in the actual loft. So
Right.
I've brought them down and I opened the lid and I was like, what the hell's in there? So again, I phoned you up and I said, I think there's a load of old stuff in here. Now, like I said, I've not been in these boxes as well as Mark hasn't. I don't know if it's going to be a load of garbage. I don't know if there's any gold in there. I don't know what sort of things. But I thought, you know, people like this sort of thing, don't they, going through boxes and stuff? So I thought we'll get them out and we'll go through them, just see what there is.
Well, that'll be good for me too, mate, because I think people who know me inside, they've heard us talk like this before. Our mum never threw anything away, but we weren't the type of people that never threw anything away, were we really? I mean, you know, you'd always keep your presents and you'd always keep everything nice and so forth. So I'm surprised what's going to be in these, Si.
Yeah, I am. Like I said, there'll be stuff of my brothers, there'll be stuff of yours, there'll be stuff of Jamie's and Richard's and stuff. And I think it must have, while we all did the loft years back, it must have all been put in these boxes and just left up there. Do you know, like I've only just come across them since we've been back up. So
cheers, Kieran. I appreciate that, buddy. Is Gig Strong, Jay-Z, everyone's turning up, Si. We're up to nearly 40 on a Monday night. So honestly, me and Si really appreciate it. We really do. Thank you all.
Why you want to come watch this crap, I'll never know. But thanks for coming.
He's such a romantic, Si. He's such a romantic. So I want the teenage lads having it away.
Yeah, there won't be any date lines in here.
Yeah. So, and anything else you want to say before we start tucking into these tubs, buddy?
No, really, just the sake of my reveal will definitely be tomorrow night on the Culture Cast, and that's it. And just to all everybody that's coming to Echo, it's back on now. I'm definitely going back. The train's messing up on Friday. I'm going first thing Saturday morning, so all that's back on track now. So it'll be good to meet up with everyone there. And that's about it. Well,
this is Ryan. It says, first Shabby live stream for me. Oh, well, I tell you what, this chat, you see familiar names, they're all here. So you get to know everybody, and thank you so much for coming, mate. I really appreciate that. Hey, Lobot. How are you, pal? Lobot's here. Oh, look who else is here.
Coolest guy in America.
It's hard for me, right? Because I won't put my glasses on the screen because I'm not used to wearing them. I've only had them on for about 8 months, but my eyes are getting so blurry, Si. So if I read out a word like I did on one of my videos where it was meant to be balloons and I said bollocks, then you know why. Do you know what I mean?
But I don't need glasses, but I will do soon. Now you need them.
Yeah. But anyway, let me make you big, buddy. And there you go. The floor is yours, Si. So start off with these boxes, kid.
Well, like I said, first of all, this is the boxes. I won't flick them over because, like, they're just 2 big old boxes. So I just thought, you know, we'll just get through them, just see what's in there. You know, just certain things. Like I said, it might be a load of crap. Oh, well, first box looks like a bag of vintage Star Wars.
Oh, let me make you big then. Let me make you big if it's vintage Star Wars.
Please be a blue Stangletooth in here or vinyl Cape Jawa or something because I need to go to Celebration. So well, they're just like, again, they're just old Star Wars things.
They're numb.
I don't like Star Wars, isn't it?
That's Action Force, Si.
That's Action Force, that one.
Yeah.
What's rare in Star Wars figures? Oh, we've got.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the last 17 figure, that Si. Oh, now you're talking.
That'll be your old figure. That'll be yours. Yeah.
Si,
all these figures are from when we were children. None of these are.
Well, do me a favour, buddy. Check on the feet, see if there's a marker on the feet. Because remember, we used to mark them when we were kids.
Some have, yeah. You can see them. What's this from? Is this something from Scuba Pete's Realm of the World?
That's not Action Force. I don't know what that is. I mean, that's not Adventure People.
It says Action Man, I think. Is that an Action Man logo there?
Action Man. Yeah, we saw that chip home. So I put a thing out today about the I don't know what that is, mate.
Yeah, you get another. This bag's quite full, though, to be fair with you.
AOP.
Oh, remember this? I remember what this was from. Do you remember what this was from?
No, what's that? Is that Terminator or Robocop?
The chaps at the back. See if anybody in the chat remembers where that was from.
Hey, Jude. Thanks for coming, mate.
Kieran Ball says it's like a McDonald's Action Man. It just could be. For all I know, it could be.
McDonald's did what, like Happy Meals? Did Action Men?
Old school, Luke.
No, I know there wasn't any. No, I know that's the first thing I know. He's got a bit yellow inside, hasn't he? Or has he? Just the camera?
Well, the orange lights in here.
What's the country of origin on that side? Your eyes are better than me. On his back leg, you should say country of origin.
It's just light. God knows. Can't see. It's this light's terrible. Well, it's my phone.
What Connor said, I thought it was Robocop because it had that cap thing at the back. You know, when you flicked it, that figure you just had.
It was Robocop.
Yeah, our GTM says Robocop. Hey, Jumpy.
China, it says, Mark.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that's for China, that one. Whoop.
Yeah, it's a quiz buddy.
I think that's another Action Man, is it? From Action Man.
So these are right. So these are McDonald's Action Men.
For all I know, they are. Yeah, they don't. There's no movability in the legs, only in the arms. There's like 3 points, arms and head. That's it.
Wow, man. Hey, tooth one. Remember, there was one without the teeth, the one with the teeth.
The greatest toy of all time.
God, dude, what does it say on the front of that bag? C&A, something like that.
Next, it's the next one.
Next.
Oh. I can't see anything that's sticking out. But then again, it's like there's loads in there. Oh, remember this? This was a great figure. I used to love the coat it came with. Remember?
Oh, it's like that's a last 17 figure you've got there, just shoved in a box. That's 2 you've found already. Carbonite Han and Paplu.
I think this is another thing that's up Scuba Pete Street.
Oh, you see, I remember, Pete showed you one of them. Was it on an Instagram chat? Or was it? And
That's right. And I said to him, I know that figure. And I said to him, yeah. And then Jeff Barker had a few, didn't he, as well?
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's the teeth, that's it. Yeah.
So what else is the last 17 figure, Mark?
Last 17, the final 17 figures that they produced. Hey, is that white or grey haired? I can't tell from his size. Is it grey or white?
Grey, that's great to me. Grey.
Because there's 2 versions of that too.
Again, these are all ours from being children, Mark. These aren't, I never went out and rebought Star Wars figures or anything. There seems to be a lot of Ewoks, but I think that was because it was Return of the Jedi at the time, wasn't it? And they're all battered, look. They're all been drawn on.
Simon, when was the last time we pulled these out? Must have been 30 years ago.
Yeah, must have been, yeah. Right, they're all here, but again, they were all played with. They're all...
Well, you can put them in a box and send them to me. I'll put one with my other beaters.
I'm trying to think. What's that one?
Yeah. Endor layer. There you go, 5. We are 8 Happy Meal Action Man characters made in Hasbro in 2002. I never knew that.
2001, there you go.
No, I never knew that.
There you go. I don't know what this is. Somebody might have to help us out here.
Oh, Simon, I know what that is. It was a small line because I still got the guy over here with the bald head. There was 2 versions of that we had. It was from Something Warriors. They had these massive trucks. It was from Kenner. It's a Kenner figure.
Yeah.
They had these massive, a bit like Mad Max, but what was it called? Oh man, I know exactly. You know what, Si? As soon as this live stream finishes, I'll tell you straight away what it's called. It'll be one of those.
Yeah.
My missus. Do you remember, Si? You used to get your school uniform from CNA on Rawcliffs.
Rawcliffs and CNA. Well, that's the thing, Mark. Oh, there's one for Luke Reynolds.
Brownhead. Hey, Govlin's low. Hiya, pal.
Oh, don't know what stats any. Again, a bit battered, Mark.
Or 5. I tell you what, though, with him being in the Mandalorian, I reckon he might get another bit sauce after again.
Just battered, aren't they?
Yeah,
but again, like our figures, I can see they're wearing them now from when we were kids. You know, they were all played with. They weren't like.
This is what I mean. It's like, this is exactly what I'm saying to you, but I like him like that, mate, to tell you the truth. Oh, look who's here, Si. You better be on your best behaviour. Your mum's here.
Oh, me mum, me lovely mum.
Hey, pal.
Yeah, I used to love this figure as well. I used to love that figure. He was always there. The Hoff, was he the? Remember his gun?
Rebel Commando. Was it Rebel Commando? No, Rebel Commando was the green guy in Return of the Jedi, wasn't it? The one in the green outfit. What was he? Hoth Rebel Commander, wasn't it? Hoth Rebel Commander.
So in here, Mark, if you was to say there was a Star Wars collection that somebody's just pulled out in a bag, what figures would you be looking for?
Well, there's 2 of them. I mean, I've got them anyway, but.
No, I mean, what would you be looking for? Like, what is like rare? Like, I don't know what's rare here, and like, you know, I don't know.
Most of the ones you've pulled out are rare. None of them are really rare. It's just price-wise, isn't it? Some of them are worth a lot more than other ones, Si.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the run of the mill.
Robot.
Yeah. My dad.
Yeah, my dad. It's Shabby.
Shabby geek.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a cool figure as well. I loved these rifles, that long blue one he had.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, our friend Jeff Barker and Christian loves them. That's his favorite.
I'm just trying to see if there's any Boba Fett's for Andy, but there isn't. Well, I say there isn't. I haven't seen any yet. But look at this.
Tonka Steel Monsters. That's it. Was it? Yeah. That was definitely it.
What for that guy?
Yeah, because I got the bald-headed guy site, and it took me years because I never collected him. He must have got it as a kid. But I was watching. There's a gentleman on YouTube called Ree's Toys, and he goes to this guy called Chad's house. And the reason why I probably thought it was Kenner because this guy's got practically everything vintage Kenner. Check out Ree's Toys; he's brilliant. Anyway, he goes and he's got a big display of these monster things, whatever. And he was there, that figure. And I thought, I don't believe it. After all these years, I actually know where he's from. Because every time I try and type it in, it would never come up. Do you know what I mean? Because like bald-headed action figure. What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know?
What the odds, Mark? We've got the cape.
Vintage Jawa, yeah. Wow.
Oh, remember this? Beast.
Oh, Munra from Thundercat. Yeah. Hey, George, happy birthday, by the way, George. I know you just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
George Aiken. Oh, I don't know if this one is.
Snaggletooth, Tezzy's favourite.
I thought Tezzy's was the blue one.
No. That's the most sought after, but Tezzy's favourite Star Wars figure is that one.
And I know a gentleman that's quite fond of these.
Oh, yeah, he is VTR. He is a great channel. Yeah, good old Bosk. He's in good nick still time. He doesn't look that bad.
There you go. So there just seems to be if there's anything else in here, Mark, just the platties are in here and again, I think this was thingy from RoboCop.
Lewis.
You all came with that gun thing.
That's definitely. I mean, DTM's here. He'll tell us, but that's definitely RoboCop. It looks like to me. Does he not have an emblem on it?
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Down at the docks. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that makes you go. And this is what I was saying, Mark, about doing like one box a month because this is still the first flag we're on. but there's just things in here that have like been put in. That's why I'm just trying to knock them right. You've got your.
Have you read that? Si, is anyone else cringing this side? What would you see that man? Careful, son. Fuck, calm down, mate. You know what I mean? What's the top of that?
Looks knackered.
No, I know, but is there a sensor? Yeah, it's a sensor scope one. Cool. I mean, the thing is, you see so many collections with them being mint condition and mint. I like them beat up. I don't. It doesn't bother me at all. They look like they're supposed.
Well, like I said, for us, I've been having a load of brothers and playing with these every single summer and every single day when we come home from school and stuff. They were never going to last long. You know what I mean? Oh, remember that? I don't think that's from Captain Scarlet.
Captain Scarlet.
Presume
it must have been off a 12.
Look.
Does it look like it was off a 12-inch figure? Yeah, it looks like
yeah,
a pitch.
Must be. Yeah. Obviously, Lewis. I don't know what that's off, Mark. I don't know if it's Master of the Universe or.
No, that's a missile of something. What's the end look like? The other end? Yeah, it's to go in something. One of those type of missiles.
One of those types, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically just, things like just the old Star Wars, from.
I think that's what I mean. I mean, the chat, you're all there as well. Do you think sometimes having your old Beatles figures gives you more memories? Oh, they are. That's another last 17. That's 3 you found, last 17 figures.
What else was the last 17? Him?
You haven't got the helmet in there for that Stormtrooper, have you?
Again, I have, Mark. There's loads of guns and everything right at the very bottom, like.
Oh, you're going to have to pull the guns out, mate, because some of them are...
Don't that. God knows.
That's got to be off Robocop side. Got to be.
I think that's G.I. Joe, is it?
No, that's Robocop as well, I think. It looks like a shotgun, doesn't it? So.
Oh, half a man. Half a G.I. Joe.
Destro. So he did have G.I. Joe then.
That's what I was saying. It was so peculiar that some of your stuff, when you get it, like you always end up with like either one of your mates' figures in there or somebody else has got something. And, because I don't remember having G.I. Joe, but I always remember like it's scattered with it in a bag.
But was that G.I. Joe? Was that Action Force? Is there another last 17 figure?
I'm looking so far, Mark, for my funds for Echo. £5.50.
It looks like the Joker's gun from the 89 Batman movie side. That gun that you had.
That one?
Yeah.
Is that not longer? Out here. Might be.
That's not the Destro. Was there a way you could tell an Action Force Destro then from a G.I. Joe Destro? Was there something different on it? There we go.
So look, there must have been some part. Joseph must have put some stuff in here because this looks quite a new figure, to be fair. But it's not one I remember at all.
Yeah, that's from 2002. That's the I've got that thing up there. It's still carded. That's an old one size. So yeah, it's still going down the times. It was in the blue. It was in the blue car back with the gold tram line.
Different haired ones.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. Back in it. Yeah, there's like old Anakins in here and stuff. But another favourite of mine as well. I love that figure.
That was always one of my favourites. I've always liked that figure.
Yeah. Well, should I put these Star Wars down? We'll be here all day.
No, let's just pull out some of the weapons at the bottom.
What's that off?
It looks like it clips.
It looks like a clip here that you sort of clip in. Is it something like with bullets or something? Like a holster gun.
Si, do you remember that night that was in the? Do you remember that night when I was in Lytham and we hijacked that train and I got arrested for it and I dressed as a sheriff? That's from that outfit. That was the old.
What was it, like bullets? You put it on your belt.
Yeah. That was it. That was it.
You know, I'm looking, but I don't think there isn't much weapons in here at all. There must be in another one in here.
Right, so we've done that bag.
Well, yeah, that's it, because most of it there, Mark, is it's all Star Wars that people have got, people know and stuff.
Go inside, empty the bag side. What are you doing?
Well, look at it, it's massive, it's full of them.
What's the matter with you?
What, individually? They're just like
squid head, yeah. 18 Stormy Lou. Yeah, that's right. What Kieran said exactly right, Si. If there's any vintage weapons in there, they're the ones.
No, I mean, I just shook it to the bottom and there isn't, so they must be in another bag in here. You know, like I used to keep all your weapons like separate. They must be in there.
Oh, all right. Right, hold on a minute, Sam, while I tell this story.
Yeah, you're telling.
Right, so Royal Lytham St Anne's, which is right next to Blackpool. I used to go to college up there, so I'm only about 17, 18. And there was a pub opposite a park, and on this park, you know those locomotives where the guy would actually sit on it, and he'd have kids in the back of it. Do you know what I mean? So it's a sit-on locomotive, if you will, and it just went round the track like that. Well, we got in on a Sunday, and I'd had a bit to drink, and I'm watching this. I'm watching this thing go round and round, and for God knows, but for the thought of me, I just thought let's hijack it, but let's not just jump on it. Let's dress as cowboys and do it. So we went to the Woolworths, or a Poundland, $1. Anyway, something like that, and I bought one of those kid sheriff hats, a little brown thingy with sheriff on it. That thing held the bullets and 2 plastic guns. and I'm hiding behind this rock and waiting till the guy goes past, and then I jump on and I'm pushing the kids off. I tap the train. Next minute I know 2 coppers, you off that. And I thought, oh, nightmare. So, it was fun at the time. Oh. Hey, Rolando. What's that?
Looks like a Justice League action keychain. What do you do with that?
APD.
It really works, you know. Don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. Again, like some of this must be Josie's because I've not seen any like.
What is that? Is that Luke Skywalker?
Looks like Luke Skywalker and R2D2.
Hang on,
it's definitely an Evil Knievel bike.
Oh, make it big again. I've never seen that. I don't know what that is.
R2D2 on the back. And it's obviously an Evil Knievel bike.
Yeah, I think Dave's going to Wetco.
Does that not beat that of a speeder bike? What else we got now? God, I don't know what that is. Must be a stand for something.
Yeah, so I hold it still, buddy. What does it say on it?
It doesn't. I think it's just a stand. Must be a stand for in a figure. Oh, did you used to watch that?
Spaced.
Brilliant.
Is that the soundtrack to it?
Yes. Well, he's had a great soundtrack that show, didn't it? Yeah, brilliant.
Spaced. God, when was that? Late 90s, wasn't it? Spaced.
Oh,
was that Simon Pegg? Was Simon Pegg in Spaced? TV themes to America. What are the TV themes on that?
Let me get that. There's 16 TV themes of America on here. What are they, Mark?
Well, Well, you're going to give me the dates, but you can't just say that.
Well, no, think about it. TV themes of America. So what would be the greatest TV show themes?
Like, they can all play this as well, all the chat, but Cheers has got to be on it.
No.
No, how can Cheers not? Dallas?
Dallas is. How can Cheers be on it, but Knots Landing's on here?
Knots Landing.
What else is on here? Yeah, MASH. Brian says MASH. MASH is on here.
Right, MASH is on there. Starsky and Hutch, George says.
No. No Starsky and Hutch.
Dallas, yeah. Bonanza. That's a good one by Artez. Tez will be.
Bonanza's on here, Tez. Yeah, Bonanza. Cagney and Lacey, and no, there's a list.
Dynasty, MASH, Bonanza, Taxi, yeah. Sorry, that's a Luke Skywalker push-along bike from 2005.
There you are.
Night Rider, Night Rider. What was Night Rider on its side? Golden Girls. Mary Poppins, Magnum PI, the Waltons. Like my house where I live.
What's that is?
18. What's that?
It's like Corgi Mini. And the Mini's gone. The new Mini Cooper, so that must have been when it come out or something. I'll see what it's reflecting.
Does it have a date on the bottom of it?
2000. Year 2000.
23 years old.
Oh, we all remember these. Don't we, lads? We all remember these. Oh, yeah, do we ever?
Don't show anything.
Reality TV stars. Whoa.
No, don't show anything. Don't show anything. So, yeah, cool.
Another Wonder Woman.
What are the keychains?
Yeah, I think you time on something like string and then you pull them and then Wonder Woman, like Batman, and that zip up it.
Thing is, though, Christian, Smith Lord wrote that, but we all know what he meant.
What's he put?
Hey,
Tubbs. TARDIS, like a box TARDIS. Cardboard.
What is it though? Is it a box or something? Or?
No, sound effects Doctor Who. Oh, so it must have been like an Easter egg from Marks and Spencer's.
Right.
But I don't think it. Press here. Ooh. No problem. God, I don't know what this is. It must have been Tez will know what this is.
Droidworks. Is it a PC game?
Must be. Design and deploy droids to. These sort of stuff you just totally forget about, innit? You have these stuff in your collections. I'll read it, Brian, and pass it on.
Yeah, I like the way you said read it.
Oh, don't know what this is, Mark.
Vanguards. Delivery. Who's it made? Who's the maker of that?
I don't know, but it comes with the two. Never been opened. Shocker. Right. Limited edition of 5,000 sets. Can't see who did it. Oh, that must be. Is it like
the little blue thing, Si? What does it say on the little blue thing? I can't read it from here, mate. It says it's made in England. No, the little blue thing, yeah.
Precision 50s. What do you think? Don't know.
It's not corgi or anything, is it?
No, it doesn't say corgi or anything. I think it's Lider. You know, no, VTR will know that, won't he?
Hey, Steve.
The Lido. Never heard of him.
Do they still make nuts? Oh no, it's not that. It just says 1 in 6 kilo scale. Do they still make nuts, Si? Do they still make it?
No, nuts was like a 90s thing, early 2000s, wasn't it? And then they all jumped on it. Ooh, you're objectifying women, and then a load of women lost their jobs. Nobody.
There you go. You never know, Si could be sitting on a cycle.
I'll have a few of them, and I'll. Oh, this must be from Fast and Furious, is it, or something? Well, that is.
No idea. Yeah, it must be. Well, you can tell by the sides of it, can't you? Right? Used to be on PC that game, Si. It's a PC game.
I don't know what this is. If it's
what is that, mate? What is that?
God knows.
Look at the size of his head to his body. It looks like a McFarlane figure.
No, look, he's got his cap on. Look, I'm just a casual farmer, coolest farmer in town. Don't know what that is. Ooh.
Lifted his ass cheek. Oh, what I found.
Don't know what that is. It's Obi-Wan's, that, isn't it?
It looks like it, yeah.
I don't know what it's from.
Yeah, I thought it was corgi.
That's the thing. I never throw anything away.
There you go. Vanguard. Jumpy says Vanguard's is the product name.
Hey.
Awesome. We can't get those Playmobiles over here.
Yeah, apparently not.
No.
I've yet to find somebody who can find them over here. I don't know what this is.
Is that from Rugrats?
God knows.
No idea what that is.
God knows. Ooh. I'll tell you what's mad about this, and I thought this at the time as well. Right? Why is this guy so small and his weapons are massive? And that is it, Mark. You can't take it out of his hand. But why is it so hard?
Well, that must have been Happy Meals 2 or something. That's not an action figure, is it? What is it? What does it say on it?
It says 30 Sand Trooper. That's it. So it must be, unless you put it on something, do you?
I don't know.
Don't know what that is.
That's a fucking right.
Oh.
Oh, here you go, side. Vanguards was a subdivision of Corgi. That's what we're
So that's what you were.
Yeah. Star Wars Monopoly. What's that? Another PC game?
It's been a PC game.
PC game. Can you imagine if you found any Spectrum games in there? I've been giving tips.
Ooh.
Steve. Hey, Steve-O. No way, Si. 007 playing cards.
007 play. Oh, there's quite a few back to them in here.
Well, it should be 52.
Oh, yeah, look at all these. Look. That's the back of the card.
Right.
Look. And then it just must be all scenes from the film. You know, like sort of. Maud Adams.
Maud Adams. Bloody hell.
Smith Lord will know these. He'll know these like the back of his hands. He's every character in here. Oh, remember her?
Oh, yeah, Si. So, in other words, going back to that, I think Vanguard's is Corgi now. VTR's got the Red Gold GTI Vanguards.
Is a little quick question. Name the Bond film.
From Russia with Love.
Nope. See if the chat gets it.
Thunderball. There you go. Yeah, I am actually. I felt, just talking football a minute. I felt sorry for him really in a way, but that record. I mean, 11 games in 44. I mean, it's just 3 won this season. And all the best, but you something else. But mate, honestly, Steve, I could talk about it for hours. I better not bring it up here.
And I know, Mark, you have your opinion, but for me, the greatest Bond car ever made.
No.
Beast. Yeah, there's 2 packs of them. I've never noticed them either. Oh, actually, it's quite a pack they never opened.
Side. This is the greatest Bond car ever made. Oh. Beautiful. Good old VTR.
So I think that was from Bond as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was from The World Is Not Enough.
These Spider Ace. Oh,
I was thinking that when you pulled out that toy before, I thought he's got a big hole in his backside.
Spider-Man playing cards. That's what you need. Oh, one for you, Mark. Scooby-Doo playing cards.
Here we go. Rugrats pencil. I thought it was Rugrats pencil. Hence the hole where it was. So sticking it.
Oh, quality. Do you remember these? I used to love these figures. Oh, still have these.
Oh, I don't believe you've got that. That's the only thing of VTR. When VTR did that, what is it? And he had them up as a giveaway. I thought, please let me win them. I can't believe we've still got that.
Visionaries.
I loved Visionaries.
They were quality. I loved them. Yeah, they were really.
Well, a few of the lads have done this thing where it's Supernaturals or Visionaries, but I never really liked Supernaturals. They're all right, but it was always Visionaries for me. They were all, but I missed that. I said it in a previous video. I missed that.
Which one was this one, chaps? Which one was that?
Oh, I can't tell you the names.
Trying to get it so I can just get it in it there. Look.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, let me make you big so you can show everybody. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Look at that. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it changed into a few things, but
yeah.
And it mad after all these years you can still see it.
See, I used to think that because again, if I'm wrong, I've never been a person to come online and think I know everything. I don't. Did the Transformers ones go? Remember on a G1 you had that little thing, you put your finger on it, you held it, and then when you took it off, it had a Decepticon or Autobot thing.
I think they did, because over a while my Megatron and my G1 stopped doing it. The heat sensor.
What I mean. Did it stop?
Yeah, it stopped revealing. It did completely stop. And then I've heard that some that just stay there. The badges come through and they just stay there. Right, I don't know what that's from. That's anything?
No. Corpse, is it? Something like that?
God knows.
A lot of people had that Monopoly game side. Brian, Rolando. Did you use the troop in conjunction with what, like?
For all I know, Jumpy, you know what? To be fair, it looks like you actually do because it's like a sensor thing at the bottom and that you put on something in. So I think you're right. Oh, look at that for a rubber.
These boys know the business. They really do.
I'm a dollar. Old school rubber, isn't it? Do you remember these babies? This is up Christian Street.
Muscle Men. No, are they the original ones when we were kids as well?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them.
Yeah, we still got Muscle Men, Si. What two Bond films was Maud Adams in?
Moonraker and Octopussy.
Moonraker and Octopussy, nice.
Am I right there? I'm sticking with that. I might be wrong. There's Mark Sheriff's badge from his crazy night out. Oh, what's this? Clone Wars playing cards.
Nice.
What do you do with that? Oh.
No way. Is that another PC game, Si?
No, these are cards, but they've never been opened. I don't know what year they are.
Was she Domino? Domino.
Well, they are. They're just normal cards. Oh, what's this? Oh, remember these, Mark?
Yeah, and I saw when we went to Star Wars Burnley Fun Day, they gave us some that were exclusive to that thing, and I still got mine, but they were in a red packet. They weren't in that one.
Got Naboo.
I wouldn't mind having him back, Gary, to be honest. He did a great job for 11 years. Die Another Day. It was the one with the Asian guy with all the diamonds in his face, wasn't it? Was that Die Another Day? Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you. Love him and believe him kind of guy. Visionaries, I know they were brilliant, weren't they? Even to BTR Dave. I think did Dave. I know he gave some away, but did he keep the rest of them? Did he have? Yeah, he's got them carded. Oh, BTR, innit? He's bound to have them carded. Awesome. Another Vanguards.
Brewster's.
Brewster's. I don't remember Brewster's.
It's another gun here, but I don't know again where this is from or anything.
So is this Blackpool Baseline? Is this our Ben?
Yeah, of course it is, Benny.
Hello, Benny D.
It's going from old stuff, Ben. We found in the loft. So I don't know what he's at. Connor will know if that's G.I. Joe, won't he?
That's not G.I. Joe, I don't think, Si. I don't think so.
What it is. So Al says, "Oh, remember these?" And he's like pop them out like that. Remember?
Yeah. I've got about 10 of them down there, side in the corner of my room. Every time I go to a thrift shop, I pick one up. Every time, just.
Oh no, this is that weird little stumpy thing. It's like I don't know what it was, but it doesn't come out more than that. Lightsaber dagger.
Well, you'd know, Si. You'd know.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't know what that is. So.
Just think it might be a coincidence here, but I believe we will see Si on Leicester Vintage Toys toy shop where they visit Si. And strangely, shortly after,
Gucci cow. Oh, don't know what this is. This comes in a bag. I think it must be McDonald's. Oh yeah, Happy Meal, but it's like Darth Vader. I don't know. It's never been opened. It's from McDonald's. So it must have been a
micro machine. They're worth a pretty penny now. The original micro machines, Rolando, aren't they?
Oh, remember these babies? No.
Oh my life! What year is that?
This one must be done again. This is 97. So they must have done these again. They must have done these again when they did the special editions.
Look at that. With a cassette in it. My word.
Oh, yeah.
That gold Simon, the visionary stick was Whittaquick.
Whittaquick.
Cheers, Robot. Cheers, pal.
Scooby-Doo's a pirate. What's going on there?
Sight. Maud Adams, Man with a Golden Gun, and Octopussy.
Man with the Golden Gun, was it?
He did. Yeah, he did, yeah.
But she's not in Moonraker, no.
Oh, hang on a minute. Well, Chris said Moonraker and Octopussy.
I thought I was right. Hey, listen, hey, I thought I was right there.
No. A bit of controversy here. That's true. That is true.
Well, it must be from Bond.
Yeah, it's Pierce Brosnan's Bond. I had that car once, a C3. Or a Z3.
Oh, what this is, man.
Which is that one?
An Obi-Wan. 12-inch Obi-Wan. I think he used to say stuff, but the batteries are obviously gone.
Right. There you go, Si. So it was silver for the good guys and gold for the bad guys in Visionaries. I never knew that. That's awesome.
No. It's mad what you remember it, but you don't remember it, do you? I don't know. I think this is another one for that Darth Vader thing. Don't know what that is.
What is that, mate? That's not Star Wars, is it? Does it say?
No, brains pop out.
Adams was on the top. Got you. This is awesome. See, got them all talking, debating. Oh, I had Ministry of Sound on a couple of days ago.
The good old days, the good old days.
I mean, they're not going to believe me. They're probably going to take the mickey, but I was working out and I found Ministry of Sound on YouTube and I was listening to it. So.
Oh, do you want to see something really old school?
Yeah.
VHS, The Punisher. Remember the guy at the beginning? I'll tell you about that Punisher. That guy at the very beginning. Brilliant.
No way. Look, his country seals.
The girlfriend's here. Brilliant. The girlfriend's here.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. Hiya, Natalie.
Oh, Chris will like that. Old school.
Is that VHS side? Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Back now.
Yeah, well, these are VHSs.
Wow. Wow, Si. Some of the stuff that's in these. I don't even know he's James Bond, Christian. Oh.
Old school.
Yeah, they are. You're right, OP.
The fattest. Look how they spell that. Fattest. The fattest. Oh.
What's that? Bat Mad, Si?
Yeah.
What's Bat Mad?
It was really weird. It was like, don't forget, back in the day when it wasn't like today for me, for Batman 66. And back in the day, you couldn't really get merchandise and stuff. You know, there was no figures out. There was nothing like that for Batman 66 in the 90s. So they do things like this and make, like, you know, fan-made stuff, and they'd make documentaries and stuff and put things together in little clips. And that's why I was just love stuff like that.
That's not a licensed thing, Si, is it? Or is
No, it says, Holly, this video contains exclusive promos of Bat promos and showing up-and-coming attractions. And it was homemade videos by the cast members. It's a bit like YouTube, I suppose, getting loads of things together and just putting them on a video. You know, whereas like now you just tap it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was cool.
You really did keep everything, didn't you, mate? You really did.
Everything, yeah. I'm terrible for it. Bat Mad, it was called.
GoldenEye. Chris. Roommaking Lois Chills.
Oh, Mark, you might not be able to look at this one, kid. Oh, remember these when you used to shake them and it'd tell you what? Yeah,
like a magic 8-ball.
Come on, Mark. Ask it a question.
Yeah, go on then.
What does it say? Ask me a question.
Oh, right. Will you be rich and famous?
It just says Mark's an arsehole. Oh, Mark, don't be upset. This is a signed picture there, young Michael Owen when he was
great for United. When he played for United, he was superb, and Newcastle and Real Madrid.
Great
it's
up
funny,
front.
You know, as he moved along in his career, he got better and better. Do you know what I mean? It's funny how that worked. So.
Oh, don't know what this is, Mark. Looks like a folder. Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right.
Oh, episode 1. Oh. It's quite a cool image, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's strange one, yeah.
And here, Mark, we have this.
The Empire Strikes Back. Like what GeForce and some of the lads are saying in the chat, I reckon this, I don't know, it's the 90s, so I don't know, it's a lot of money, but you don't really find anything cassette-wise like that anymore, do you?
And we've got
so you got the trilogy side?
Yeah, I got all 3, yeah. But again, I haven't seen these for 20 years. I mean, look at that. It's just like an old file that you got from school. You know, like an old... I must have just picked it up.
VHS. I've got my VHS all here and my videotapes. I can't prevent the people throw it away. I can't do.
Well, I think this is a PC game as well. I think there was two of them, Rebel Assault and X-Wing, both on like a double. You know, one of them Tesla.
Open it up, Si. See what the thing is. Is it compact discs inside it, Simon?
Yeah, the CDs. They've been put in that. So that's what it must be.
Are they still in the wrapper?
Yeah.
Not even touched. Never played.
No.
This is what it makes me laugh because all these lads are like, "Oh, Si never opens his Lego. He never opens his Lego. He's never opened bloody anything."
No.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if you want to have a look at this. 2009 FHM calendar. Whoa.
2009. So who'd be on that then?
Is that Caroline Flack, Holly Willoughby?
Holly Willoughby, yeah. Caroline Flack. She died, didn't she, Caroline Flack? Am I right?
Abby Clancy, like.
Abby Clancy, Peter Crouches, yeah. Is that Katy Perry?
2009 would it have been? No, not in FHM, surely.
Yeah, that's Katy Perry there in the red dress.
Oh, you don't be looking in there, George Aiken. No way. This must be the reason why I must have kept this Empire. And this Empire was... Oh, yeah, Mark, Blair Witch Project. Because I absolutely love Blair.
Well, as we all know, I'm not a horror fan, but I did go see that at the cinema. I wet myself. I was never been so frightened in my life. That's the ones that really didn't get me. Not because the blood and the gore, that doesn't really bother me. That's just off-putting. It's that sort of film, you know, when he was in the corner at the end and I'm scared to death.
They haven't for that. Bowfinger wasn't a good film. Bowfinger, was it really?
No, I'm going to watch that, Des. I'm going to watch it tonight. Is that when they went to Wheel?
Oh no! I bet you won't have a piece of this, Mark. What is it from? Why have I got a chocolate advent calendar? I must have loved the Spider-Man drawing on the front, but it's never been opened. I bet you wouldn't eat that chocolate. 20 years old.
No, I would. I'd eat anything. No way, yeah. Yeah. A chocolate advent calendar still closed. What year is that? What year does it say?
God knows. Oh, nice little gift bag I must have kept.
Oh, very nice, Si. Very nice. Oh, they are saying I said you can reuse that calendar, Si, in 6 years.
I'll send it you, Ted.
Keep hold of it.
Oh, yeah, and I remember I've got a load of these. Oh, Stu Allen, 92. Oh.
Stu Allen. Who else did you like? You liked Pete Tong.
All them boys back in the day.
Yeah.
And these, remember these? I've got a load of these as well. I've got all the DC ones, and I collect quite a lot of the Marvel ones. And do you remember the Eagle Moss figures that you could collect? So I've still got all the magazines from them and stuff, but it was mostly.
What's Eagle Moss, Si? What did you
do? They did the little lead figures, the little they're like 2.5-inch figures, and they're all little lead stands. And they did all the DC, they did all the Marvel. The DC lot I got in, but the Marvel I tried, but I just gave up in the end. But I've got quite a few of them. But I'll get all them little figures out at another point because there's quite a lot of them. Oh my God, what's in this? This is 2007 total film. Must have never opened it. It's got a foil Transformers poster if you want it, Tez.
FHM.
No, Total Film magazine.
Total Film.
But it must have been for the Transformers coming out. And inside that, there's a metal poster, which I obviously didn't open.
That's why I knew this would be fun, because I knew it wouldn't just be full of toys, though. See, I've always said it ever since our side joined the community a few years back. He collects everything. It's like, how many cinema tickets have you still got? You've had them since like late 80s, early 90s. You've never got rid of him, any of them?
No, never. Don't know what's on that. Bet there's some top stuff on there, but I don't know. But there must be some gold on that. There must be. Days pre-internet, this. Have you still got your VHS player, Mark?
Yeah. Yes, I got it. I got it.
I know tin. I don't know what this tin is. It's like this state of this thing.
What is it though? Is anything inside it?
No, just must have had art stuff in it back in the day.
I think a lot of people it must be an age thing because we're all roughly the same age, aren't we? And I think DVD and VHS is not DVD, so VHS means a lot to us, doesn't it? Really? I don't know. It's like Tesla Spectrum games, I suppose. There's little things like that, like physical media that because I don't buy, and when you can buy a film and keep it on like your Amazon, I don't do that. I'd rather buy the actual thing.
Paper Mark, The Sun, 2010.
Very nice.
Look at that for news at the time.
Sven, I'm a cop fan. Well, that's probably why he went out of business, did he? So that's why he didn't,
Oh, page 3, the good old days. I can't show you any of that, but the good old days.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Si, Eagle Moss did fortnightly magazines with lead figurines and Build-A-Figure vehicles. So did you get vehicles as well?
No, I only got the I did. I got like a bat cycle. It was like a model one that wasn't in the collection. You could buy it separate. It's Batman on a cycle and stuff like that. But it's mostly the figures I got, but mostly the DC ones. That was a terrible World Cup, wasn't it? Terrible. But there'll be a reason, like why I kept them there.
So I mean that some of these boxes is a shoe box with it.
Yeah, I forgot about. Didn't unwrap.
Oh, brilliant.
I think these were things, Mark, that your kids made when they were younger, or Joseph, or one of them did. That kept when they do nice drawings.
You're one of those big softy uncle size. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it was Joseph's size. I think it was Joseph's drawings. Look at the art. Fantastic. Oh no, this was Claire Zadell.
Claire Zadell.
Yeah, Claire's niece.
From Christmas or something in June. Biscuit tin, yeah. Should use that in your biscuit tin side.
I'm just getting rid of these thingies out of the way. These we're just like that, like the Marvels, like sort of.
Right. So what TJ?
Like you do, you get a magazine with them, and then you got your figure with it, and it came out like weekly.
Right. So that's the thing. So TJC, it wasn't just Marvel and DC. They did Disney. They did everything basically. Is it like when people buy pieces for a model now, and every week they go out? Because I remember doing that years ago. Sport. I got those folders for sports stars. Do you remember, Si? And I was.
You see Darth Mark doing this, and he does the Knight Rider, and he does every 2 weeks a piece comes in, he puts it together. It was like that. Every 2 weeks a piece would come in, and but you got into like it's hundreds and hundreds, and after a bit you think, oh, forget that, I'm spending a fortune on lead figures. It's going to poison me in the end. Oh, look at that for art, though. Look at that. Love the silver stuff. Look, they were like that, look, Mark.
It's weird you pulling Marvel stuff out because you were always DC as a kid.
Oh, but you've got to admit, Marvel's fan. I've always loved Marvel in his make of Spider-Man. Do you know what I mean? Right. Chris will be the same. He absolutely loves Spider-Man. Look at his arm for a start. But I think that because if you're a fan of Batman, you really do appreciate Spider-Man. I mean, look at that. That's artwork. Look at that art there. Superb.
Si, did you ever collect the Agostini Star Wars? Used to really enjoy collecting them, Fractured Set says.
Yeah, I've got all of them like that. All with the big binders. I've got all of them. Yeah, I bought them all.
Is that all in? Right, got you.
You know, Mark, they came like with a big. Every time you got like 8 issues, you got a file, and you could put them all in a big file. And
that's the thing. I don't remember who did it because my memory is nowhere near as like yours. But I remember doing it with Sports Star side. I remember Mike Tyson and Frank Bruno. It was that era, so it must have been late 80s, early 90s. And you'd buy these things every 2 weeks, and then you get a big file to put them in. And I used to file after file just full of sports stars, Ian Bolthurman, Gary Lineker, that kind of thing. I loved that stuff.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Was it Chicken Run?
Yeah.
No chicken escapes from Tweedy's farm. What is?
Mario and Luigi, right?
Oh, this was bad news, wasn't it, that day?
Well, you kept that side. What year is that? 2010, 11?
2009. And on the back, look who's staying at Arsenal. Look who's staying, Brian.
Fabregas staying at Arsenal.
Oh, then the Australian boys will appreciate from me, my own boomerang. I don't know why I've got a boomerang in here. Must be for my family in Australia.
No, I know what it is. It's when Claire packs her bags to move out. You just pull that out just to bring her back. Do you know what I mean? That's
guaranteed to return when thrown correctly. But how'd you throw it in that?
Lobo's got them for figures as well, Si.
Who has?
Lobo,
Yeah.
he's got the 200 plus loads of specials and variants on it. I know you collected it for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah. When they were out, they were just things like this. Now in this one, I just what these things are, man. Oh yeah.
That Punisher cover is by Tim Broadstreet. He did the regular series covers and they were all awesome. Yeah, it looked.
Yeah, they were. Every week I used to look at them. And did he not do a few as well for Daredevil? I'm sure he did a few Daredevil ones as well, which were brilliant. I'm sure he did. But yeah, this is Mark for when Batman Forever was coming out.
When it was coming out?
Yeah, first look is Val Kilmer. It's Batman.
Oh, Val Kilmer, sorry. Right, got you.
Yeah. So that's always been one of my favourite artworks. That drawing there of Emma Frost, just brilliant. God, man, these were must be.
Yeah, I bet they looked awesome, Des. I bet they did. I love stuff like that.
I'm fine.
So proud of
Icons of the decade. Yeah, they must have come like that. 299.
Have you seen that side? Do you have a copy of the Wall Street Times by any chance?
I just smacked the play.
Okay,
Oh, he was in 2008. Oh, he was famous in then 2008. Carmen Electra, remember her?
Remember, she still looks good now. Hi, Tim. Hi, Muzzy. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, magazine I used to get a lot as a kid.
Sorry, what is mean by this? You're not allowed to like Greg Horn anymore if you follow everybody else's views. Who's Greg Horn? I don't know who he is.
Greg Horn?
Any old British comics? I think you must have a load of 2000 ADs and stuff.
Oh yeah, British comics, hundreds of them from Victor, 2000 AD. Got a load of Fleetway.
I know you like.
Yeah.
Was it the Eagle? I loved the Eagle comic when we were kids. Or I loved anything war like. But I didn't like the big standard comics. Remember the little comics?
Yeah, the Victor comics. It was them comics, and I tell you what, there used to be. See if any of the guys remember this. There was a strip in the Sun newspaper, Georgian Lynn it was called, and it was one of the most beautifulest like art in Indian ink I've ever seen. I used to love the way that was drawn, but it was the same for them old early army comics and stuff like that. You know, it used to blow my mind that people would draw them.
Yeah, Echo's coming up. Is it Echo this weekend?
No, next weekend, is it? Weekend after. Ooh, I hope so.
Who's coming? Now then.
Oh, Mark, I think we're going to have to do a late night one of these, you know. Look at this, 100 naked pin-ups from Nuts Magazine, 2006.
Nuts magazine. God grief. I don't think I've ever bought a Nuts magazine.
Oh, this
They are
is old.
Yeah, I loved them. I loved all that sort of stuff, TJC. Yeah. What's that?
You still got the original cassette with it.
Open it up. Oh, can you open it, Si? Is it?
Yeah, it's called The Story of Star Wars, and it's the complete album on cassette. So it must be the. Oh. That's
Right,
the
why
cassette.
are you doing that? Who did the eagle with Dan Dare, Si?
Oh, I can't remember. Remember. Univista Records presents Star Wars.
Greg Horn drew that Emma Frost side. That's who Greg Horn was.
So it goes like that, look, Mark. So the tape must have lived in the top here, right? Because when it looks like an album, but it's not an album, it's a cassette album. So inside it must be pictures of like Star Wars to go along with it. Yeah, look, may the force be with you. And whoop. But it's in mint condition. Is absolutely, it's one of these ones where I think you play your cassette and you just go along with it, don't you? And
awesome.
Oh, that.
Got that on vinyl. There you go. I know. Good old Dave just got me the Return of the Jedi read-along one. That's cool. On Bellamy.
But again, like I said to everybody at the start, I don't know if this is a load of crap. I don't know if it's a load of good stuff. I don't know if it's worth you while hanging around.
No, I'm enjoying it, mate. I mean, this is good fun. You don't know what you're going to pull out next, so it's great.
And I don't know why. Never opened, but I must have like the poster art set, Marvel Heroes.
I still have me and Jen have an old Jeep, and we still have a cassette player in that. So yeah, we still have it now.
Yeah, I've still got my old Ghetto Blaster, boombox around because I've still got my old one of them as a kid from '86, and I'm forever playing old tapes in it. But I hate when you hear that noise. When you can hear your tape roundy round, it goes whoop, whoop, whoop. I think my tapes, and I have to stop and rewind.
Because when you heard that when we were younger, you didn't care less. But now it's like you're so scared of it breaking. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. I'm just putting this, just making some space here, mate, so that I can just get the rest out.
I knew it would be because, I don't want to repeat myself, but it's like I said, our side, you never know what he's. We've even seen a newspaper of Michael Jackson's death. What?
Like that, I just do not know what is on any of these tapes or anything like that. Or just old films and like you tape stuff.
Frank Bellamy side drew the original Dan Dare comic strips in it. I love that. And I don't know what it is, saying. I don't want to make this an art show, but I just think the art back then. I tried to get into the Star Wars ones, like I told you when it first came out, like 2014 and 15, and I bought the whole one. But then the artwork I thought this is, and I don't like that digital kind of look. When they digitize artwork. Am I saying that right? I'm not an artist. When
you're not, because I'll tell you, Chris, he'll probably agree with me, and a few that read comics. There was a crossover classic done, and it was years back now. It was done in the 90s, and it was called Amalgam, and it was DC versus Marvel. And what they did for a full year is they put little receipts into everyone's comic of DC and Marvel and said, if these two were to fight, who would you like to see fight and who would you like to see win? And it was actually done. That comic was probably the worst drawn comic I've ever seen in my life. And I thought for DC versus Marvel, for what the first time there's ever been this big, and the artwork was shocking for it. So sometimes I think you can get that. I think you can get it overhyped and then it's cheaply done.
Hey, Keith. Shanty's here, size forward to Shanty. Keith's here.
Keith Townsend? Yeah.
It is. And how many tubs have you got? Sign. What we'll do is if the chat won't, we'll do this again. We'll open all the tubs. We'll do it.
Well, like I said to you, Mark, this is tub one, so we'll do. I knew this would take till. It's probably going to. We'll have to fly through this next half of it, but this is tub one, and we do have another two to do. So what I said to Mark was, we'll do one, and we'll do probably one a month.
Gee, yeah. Right, so I keep going. Let's see what else we've got.
Right, let's get some
Come
space.
on, Sammy. Chris says the same thing. The DC versus Marvel was a real letdown, especially as it was Perez side.
Yeah, the amalgam stuff really, really, really annoyed me. I thought for once you're having, the big team up, Captain America versus Batman, and the artwork was shocking. And I was young at the time. I must have been in my young 20s. I wasn't like, and I was like, this is bad for this.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, we've held on to like 40 to 60 all the way through, and you people have, thank you so much for taking time out to watch me inside going through size rubbish. I appreciate it. Do you know what I mean? All these productions. Oh yeah, we're going to do this, so we're going to do that. What should we do? Oh, let's just go through size shite. Let's just see what. Let's just see what's
That's the thing. Let's just do this here. This one's for you.
I appreciate that because I think, like I said, with us all being roughly the same type of age, oh wow, that's a Hasbro one. Isn't it?
Yeah, brother. Oh no, that's Macho Man, isn't it? What does he say?
He go, I don't know. I wasn't there. I am the real American.
He did something, didn't he? What did he say? Whoa. Whoa.
That's what he said. No, you're thinking of Randy Savage side. You're thinking of Randy Savage.
No, but he said something. Let me tell you what the Hulk's. They said something. What was he? I can't remember it all. Bit of a dude, though, him.
I remember what he said to Rocky. You, from the ultimate male to the ultimate meatball. Do you remember that in Rocky 3?
To Simon, love Mum, Christmas 1988.
88. TJC side, he's just sent you a website with all the old British comics on it with history in every issue that can be downloaded. Oh, wow. I bet that's awesome to have a look at.
Some great British artists back in the day, isn't there? Look at that.
Wow. So it sounds like, Simon, what you just said about that Marvel thing back then and the DC thing, that everyone agrees with you.
Yeah, but I don't understand it. This is I never understood how you could get like big, massive. But I think that's what did it. I think the name and the size of the comic, the less the art was really.
Yeah.
Why you can't see stuff like that?
No way. Yeah. Oh, that's relatively well. It's 2000s, isn't it? Early 2000s.
That. It's 2000, but it was also
50p. Bargain, side bargain.
Oh, look at this, Mark. Again, I used to just pick things up. So that was on episode 1 felt tip pen set that's never been opened.
Oh, they're all telling it. It's like, Mean Gene, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's what he said.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm proud to continue to Macho Man. Oh, here's something. Oh, look at this, baby.
That's newish though in its side. Huh? What year is that? That's not.
It won't be newish. It'll be 20 years. 2002.
20 years, yeah. Well, 21 years, yeah.
Captain America. Yeah, 2002. OnlyFans is the next place.
Oh, thank you. I will. Oh, well, let me see if I can. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll share it after this. I'll put it in the description because I am not good at going off and doing something else. No idea.
Well, obviously, Mark, because we have to be good boys on YouTube. But I will say something for Matthew. That Matt is a double poster of Lucy Pinder from 2007. So that's what that is. Well, I'll send that, Matt. I'll send that, Matt.
Is she still around, Lucy Pinder? Does she do anything on TV, like a bake-off or a celebrity thing or something? Or
couldn't tell you.
No.
Could not tell you. What's this, Mark? I don't know what this is from. If anybody knows.
Oh, that's Star Wars, isn't it?
God knows.
No, it's not Star Wars. No, it's not Star Wars. I have no idea, mate. None. Does anyone in the chat know what that is? Is that that can't be RoboCop as well, is it? What's the back like? What does it say on its side? Is there a mark on it, or?
I can never see in the light in this house. Can't see. I don't know what it is.
No, and someone else is going to come up with it. They always do.
I remember these like little South Park tunes.
How big is this? Crazy's here. No way. Hiya, pal. Nice to see you. No way. That's awesome. Oh, lads, you made my night. Everyone's come. Everyone's come.
I don't know what this was. It must be in here somewhere. C3PO like bobblehead, but it must be out.
Look at the backs. Wow.
So what year was that? That was about 2007, wasn't it? With
yes,
I remember that sort of art for Star Wars, that sort of design, that Darth Vader there, that sort of like it's like a take of the Ralph McQuarrie's, wasn't it?
Yeah. You killed Danny.
Oh, remember this guy?
Now, I've been talking about getting into Bravestar again for ages, and I know Luke's just got into it again, but he's from Bravestar, isn't he?
Yeah. Was it Skulls?
Hey, Daniel Chart. Even Dan's come as well. Brilliant. Yeah, I loved Bravestar. That was one of my favourites, Bravestar.
Now, I think this must be... Ooh. And do you remember this guy? When he pressed these...
Yeah, real Ghostbusters, yeah.
Oh,
they are. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Yeah, I know you just got with the cart, so... Wow.
Again, these are from McDonald's, but I don't know what they were. I don't know what that is. It was a...
What is that, air rollers?
God knows. I think it was like a Spider-Man thing that you filled with water and you could keep it in your hand and do that. Yeah, I think you were. Again, like, see what I mean? These Star Wars figures just end up everywhere, don't they? They just...
Yeah. Well, they did though when we were kids. I bet everyone did the same thing. You know, your Star Wars figures were all over the place, weren't they?
Am I right in saying, was that a Secret Wars?
No, that's not Secret Wars because of the pins in it.
What was that? Which Spider-Man was that from?
Secret Wars, the arms were, it was only 5 POA Secret Wars. I'm positive it was. Positive.
Yeah, these are...
I love the holograms, you know, the shield holograms.
Oh, that's one. There's another one there, which I don't know about. These are years old.
See you, Muzzer. That's a good point, Si. People just said that thing we pulled out in the plastic could it have been wheels to the Flintstones car?
I don't think so. I think it was a thing you used to get, and you could put water in it and squeeze the two things between your hands. I'm sure it was something like a Spidey Secret Spidey thing. Yeah.
It was shaped like Secret Wars, but I definitely know it wasn't. They never had pins. It was just 5 POA. So.
This is quite an old figure. Well, it is now.
Oh, that is that toy.
Must be.
Hi, BOE. Thanks for coming, buddy. Lovely to see you.
Funny, isn't it? You can have all the Spider-Man things from the past, but when I go for Spider-Man on the cards now, no chance. There's quite a few, look, and they're all different ones. It's I must have had a thing collecting Spider-Man back in the day.
As artists, do you ever take figures like that that's fully articulate and use them as what's it called? Use them as what? Marquettes to draw? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I can say that every figure now is better than any mannequin you could have used back in the day. Any of them. You can pose these figures now. I've seen Brian's videos and Connor's and stuff. And the way that their figures are posed in them videos, it makes you like, I would have killed for figures like that as a kid.
Yeah, but did you ever do that? I mean, like, Tubbs is here, Christian's here, Chris is here. Have you ever used the figure to draw? You know what I mean? Like, because
loads of times. Yeah, I have myself. Yeah, plenty of times. Look at that. I don't like this. Cat in the hat, is it?
Just read that side of our dad. Can you read that side?
Abu Dhabi doo.
Oh, no.
Don't know what that is.
I can't see side in front of it.
Oh, it's a flash, but I don't. It's a flash on something, but I think it must be like you put that on top of your pencil,
right?
And the flashlight spins around your pencil. Oh, it's like a pencil flower.
Oh, brilliant!
What else is in here? Oh, that is man.
Delvian, hi buddy. What is that?
Michael Owen as well.
No, but I used to love that. I wonder if anyone else in the chat had him. Do you remember the footballers I collect? Side Tony Crotty, Tony Adams. Remember had the football stuck to the foot? I wonder if he still got them.
Small Spider-Mans. Yeah, the little lads, Mark. Yeah, they've definitely got them. Yeah, like I said, Mark, this is box one of bloody. So it was the RoboCops. Yeah.
Oh, so you still got RoboCop too?
Yeah.
They're heavy, those figures. I remember them being a bit heavy, aren't they, because of the back of them? So what did you do with the back? Was it like you put caps in it, or what did?
I'm sure you put caps in it to make it give it that, because RoboCop was all guns, wasn't it, and thing, and I'm sure it was a cap thing that you'd cap off, and then the guns would sound like they'd fire. DTM it now. Oh,
right.
That's not Ahsoka, is it?
No, that is Shakti.
Yeah, it's the other one. Yeah. I'm just trying to just separate. Oh, this must be from Thunderbirds. Dun, 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 dun.
A lot of McDonald's stuff in there, so you show him.
Again, when you go out and that, you get stuff, and they give you these sorts of things. I just used to keep them, just again put them to one side, and 20 years later, like you said, you look at him, you're like, my God, what crap have I kept over all these years? The Wonder Woman one.
I tell you, these lads are funny. These lads are funny. Brilliant. Toy shots, anyways. Hi, Lack. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you, pal. Oh,
Yeah. Week one, Mark.
They are. So, am I right in saying that it was the little red circular caps that you'd put in the back of it, and then you'd flick it down? Is that?
Yeah.
You did on the Punch He-Man. Do you know what I mean?
And then the cap would go.
Oh, do they still sell them, Zuckers? Do they still sell those little round caps?
You do, but I think you'd have to go. That's what it is, look, Mark. You put that on the top of your pencil, and then they spin round it.
Si's never going to fit all this in a wheelie bin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am Zorro.
What is that?
Zorro figure.
No, that you could be onto something there. What is that?
He's got no sword left.
Well, Si, is there not a mark on it?
Not a what?
There's not a mark on that Zorro. I've never seen that before.
Not that I can see. It's just a mold. It's just a.
There you go. So they do sell some caps.
Yeah, I think there's that sort of place. I think it's old school shops you can get it from now, isn't it? The caps and stuff.
I love that smell of DTM. It was the smell. That's what I remember. I think it's the smell. It's nostalgia for me. Smell of caps.
Right. What else is in here? Oh, God. That's the thing, Mark. I just don't throw anything.
Who did I say it was? Did I not say it was Zorro? Did I say the Lone Rangers? Well,
I don't think what's in here. See, look, this is the thing. Look, I just got all these Star Wars Tazos. Remember Tazos?
Were they like Pogs?
I think they were. And then you could stick them together, couldn't you? And you could like.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember.
I never threw anything, did I? Stickers and all sorts. And here's one for you, Chris. Remember this club back in the days? Oh, gold card as well. I was always pissed.
Brannigan's gold card. I tell
Gold
you what.
card,
If you have one of them type of those birds up north. Gold. Brannigan's gold card. Brilliant.
Things like this, that Pokemon that I never. Don't like.
Oh man, the Brannigan's gold. I have the album.
I used to work in a men's shop when I was 18, and the lad that run it was trying to run it for his dad, and he got a little bit like, "Oh, I want it doing all." So I actually designed this label for him. It was called Dr. Moles, and God, I'm going back years here, look, Mark.
I remember, yeah. Church Street.
But I designed all this label and that for him, and that was the thing.
BOE's got the album for Taz also. He's got an album for him.
Oh, if you need any of these, then BOE, let me know. There's bloody hundreds of them.
Where do those sticks?
Remember these, Mark? You used to get these in your crisps.
In your crisps.
And these were from Walker's, and they were like a little pack of stickers of the Premier League. Look, remember them?
No. What year is that?
Merlin's Premier League stickers. But look how small they are, like, because they're in your crisp packets.
And you kept them.
I keep everything. I told you, look, I'm a proper nerd for it.
Well, big Brannigan's, I know.
2002.
This is brilliant, man. This has been better than what I thought. What are you pulling at? I think the Brannigan's gold card has trumped it, Si, definitely.
Well, Boom Boom Street when I was a kid. Oh, yeah. What's yours?
No, it was a doctor. It was like a chemical pot. It's like a...
Oh, do you know what? I don't know about you. I don't know what this is. It's called Little Helpers. Begwell the Crop Watcher. But it's a...
No.
What that is. Oh, I can't keep me on my camera.
No, I've got it. You've seen it. He blows his own.
I don't know lies. Walker's Crisps.
Walker's Crisps.
Must have been something for Walker's.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these old shiny Pokemons that are years old. Oh.
What are they? Is that like a card? Are they cards or stickers, Si?
Stickers. But I've got a thing about glittery and hologram stickers. I always have had. So if I see anything...
When I collected Panini stickers, Si, I loved getting the emblems, football emblems with all the shiny round and the holographic. Remember them, lads? You get your stickers. It'd be Peter Davenport, Kevin Ratcliffe. Oh, look at that!
Hey, do you remember, for us really old lot, do you remember these mobile phone cards? But I remember my Kermit one, look. BT, look, mobile.
You know, you could tell the lads side. I didn't have a mobile phone, so I was in my 40s, did I? I wasn't bothered about him. Never interested.
No, you didn't. Yeah, I used to go mad at you, didn't I? Buy a bloody phone.
Yeah, you used to go mad.
But all those things like that, Pokemon from Kellogg's, I don't know what they must have been in like cereals, and you pull out your Pokemon cards. And what else is in here? Oh, The Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones. It's like a little, I think it's just a book of all Indiana Jones stuff. I think it came with a VHS, didn't it? I'm sure the 3-pack of VHS that came in. And Mark never opened.
England 2006. Jeepers. Hi, Mike. Hi, Porrick. Everyone's come inside. Everyone's come in. Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Oh, the greatest ever.
FIFA 98. Get Beckham there.
Greatest ever. FIFA 98. Roll to the World Cup.
What's that on, though? Is that for
PlayStation 1? Do you not remember Blur's song 2 at the beginning. I used to love FIFA.
It's only that side because I was trying to think which one it was because it's on the new FIFA 23, the Blur. So they've taken old songs from all the, you know.
That must be Pokemons that just lenticular like packed.
BT cards go for silly money, apparently.
Did it, Tess? Kermit the Frog one here. You know what that is? Pokemon.
Cheers, Force.
Oh, look at this. When I went to this was a dude they used to put on. And I remember the DJ. It wasn't Dave Seaman, the footy keeper, but there used to be Field. That was a great club. Look at the list there. Loved up George Thompson, 88, 80 New Year's Eve, dude. All the
Americans and Australians are like, what? What's that? You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm actually going to see them. Remember that band, Chicane?
Chicane, yeah. Kobayashi. Wow. You and me.
Oh, look at this, Mark. Back in the day, 1996. Liverpool versus Arsenal.
Getting dead excited over an Arsenal-Liverpool ticket. You get excited over that side.
That was great, that match. Liverpool won it 2-0. McManaman scored both.
McManaman.
What else is in here? Just flick through this bit. Oh, this was cool. Remember these? And the ring had fallen on his hand. Yeah.
What is it though? No, it's like
it's Nestle, so it must have been from. Something like that. Now, Mark, Paul Scholes for you there, going on there. Scholesy.
They just don't do stuff like that, really. You know what I mean?
No, it's a shame, really, isn't it? And they're side like he's always been. Never changed. Always the bloody same.
Hang on, let's make that big. That must be me behind his same outfit.
Yeah, of course it was. But Gucci belts.
Oh, I remember those belts, It was that one where it was a snake, wasn't it, Si? You'd attach the snake. Do you remember?
And do you know what? I know about that. Even though it was just a snake, I could never do it.
Oh, really? These lads are all they're all laughing, but they all had him. The little snake on the belt. Do you remember? You put it on.
Don't even know I ended up with that.
What is that?
I think it must have been when my mum went to Disney.
It's Guy. The baby probably are Rick.
That's where they did that record shop years ago. They wanted all like different graffiti characters. I'm going back here. This is 97, 98. And they wanted all graffiti characters putting around the shop. So that's what I ended up doing all around the top.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. That I remember going into that shop when I came home from London. There it was.
Yeah. Just trying to see, Mark, just get these gatherings in. Because like I said, it's just full of old stuff. Like years and years ago, this will blow your mind, Mark. Years and years ago, when we used to play FIFA, if you remember, you, me, and Nick and Rick used to keep a logbook together. Because at the time of the PlayStation 1, you couldn't save the games. You couldn't, like, keep a log down. So we kept this logbook for FIFA. Do you not remember it?
No.
FIFA Masters of 98, look. But there's you, me, and Thingy on the front. Playing FIFA. And look at all the scores, look. Look at Everton, third, look. Brilliant. At the end of every season.
No way. Have you still got that? Jesus.
I've still got it, yeah. All this time.
For FIFA. Brilliant.
You know what I mean? It's just lots of crazy stuff in it, really, to be fair. It all wants spinning, doesn't it? To be fair with you.
That's what it's all about, Kieran, isn't it? I mean, you lot have all got stuff like this. Just stuff just takes you back, doesn't it? Whether it's an old pamphlet or a toothbrush or whatever, it's like that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You want to pull I don't remember it at all, so that's what I mean. It's awesome.
That's my prison days. Got a haircut. Who is it? Who is it? Oh God.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still do. Honestly, I sit here till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning playing it.
Oh, FIFA definitely still do the same today. Me and the brothers come round and play FIFA here. What's in here, Mark? Let's have a look. Oh, these must be relatively new. They're a bit squashed since 007, Lotus Esprit. And I think that they're actually Bond cars. Yeah, look.
Let me make you big. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and they came with like a upholstery bit at the back.
Yeah, stop shaking, Si. Just there, perfect.
It's the light, isn't it? I'm reflecting off that.
Yeah.
And then you got like a little book with it. So there's a few of them, so. Not me. Yeah, Mark, there's this one. Aston Martin. DB5. Look. So it must be for the new. So these must be quite then relatively new because that's for Casino Royale. Look, I mean Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, and they were made by Corgi. Did you say they were through?
Yeah, the Corgi. Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty cool Bond cars. Yeah, I like them.
Won't go through them all. Unless yours is in here, Mark. There's the BMW Roadster in. The DBS, yeah. So there's.
All this is in one tub, Si.
Pardon?
All this is in one tub.
Yeah. And the very last newspaper ever of the News of the World. That was the very last edition they ever did.
And you kept it.
Yeah.
Sit around crying, Si, because of the News of the World had ended on a Sunday.
What's this shit doing in here?
Now we're talking. Si. Now we're talking. Radinsky. They were Shell petrol station tie-in, Si, when Quantum was released. Chris's mum got him the whole set. See that American on the back?
All right, yeah. That's what I love about these sorts of things. You can pull stuff out, like you said, of all years. Look at them, people will just tell you, use that.
Yeah. Oh, that one that BTR got me. I love it. It's well, I'll just pull it out, but I'll keep it on my shelf. I love that car. Bond cars always had something on it. The same as American car.
This edition here, this was my learning edition. I had 2 copies of The Killing Joke when I bought them at the original. One was my first copy that I just used to keep away and read, and this copy is what I just used to. It's battered and knackered now, but this was a copy I used to try and perfect my Bolon look as much as I could. So this was that copy that all the time I try and draw at least 2 or 3 things out of this book to perfect my artwork back in the 90s.
When me, you, and Chris did our Marvel the art thing, you said then that book's always meant a lot to you, hasn't it? That The Killing Joke.
Yeah. Oh, Killing Joke changed my life as a kid. It did. That's what did it all, Mark. That's what did a lot. I don't know what they are.
Battle cards. X-Men
Last Stand battle cards.
Oh yeah, Scooby's going to be there soon, isn't he?
Where's that? Yeah, I can do, Pete. No problem. What's this here? God knows. This, I don't know what this is either. It must be Like there's some more of them. It's like a pencil case.
Wow.
Again, I never opened it, so it must be just like a little.
So these petrol things, just to go back to these cars, you go into the actual gas station there, or do you have to pull off for them? I don't. How did it work? Did you have to?
I've no idea. For me, it's like Chris had a good idea what they were then, because I've like no idea what they were. There's a few or four boxes that were in earmark in a plastic bag, so I was like, all right, they must be. Oh, here we go. Oh,
more toys. Right, here we go.
Oh, there's loads of toys. Don't worry about that. It's just trying to get through everything. What's that Batman one? But these toys are. There's another one of them.
Good lad, JC. Let me tell you something, brother. I think we worked that out, haven't we?
There must have been they must have done loads of different ones of this, did they?
I think that wasn't really my thing. I think were they RJs or Ricks though? Because I don't remember collecting wrestlers at all.
I think these were Jason Richards. Yeah, remember him?
Right, stamps. That's Bret the Hitman Hart, isn't it? I know that.
And there's
that was
this
my
guy.
era, though. I mean, the late 80s, early 90s. That was when I think every one of us was into WWF back then, weren't we? We loved it.
Who was that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, and they all did like a move, didn't they? Like I can't find the camera. They all did like a little swivel, like sort of. But I don't know who that is. It's not Ultimate Warrior, was it?
No, I have no clue. So anyone in the chat can tell me inside who that is. What you gonna do, bullet?
I don't know what that's. So I'm a bit racist. Oh.
Hitman.
He's a bit batty.
Yeah, he is in here. You heard that then? Sounded like my back in the morning.
Again, these were all played with, weren't they, Brave Stars?
Yeah. Tito Santana side. That's who that guy is. Tito Santana.
Who was that guy? Just as like Shabby.
Martel. You think it's
Weird.
Tito? Oh, hang on a minute. So it could be either Tito or Rick Martel, apparently.
I don't know what this is at all. Is it another one of them McDonald's Action Man things or something? It's got something on his back. I don't know what that is. It's like a zip line.
No idea. Lex Luger. There you are. That's who that is in the fancy outfit.
I know who he was. What was he called? Was it Mick Foley? I think it was Mick Foley, wasn't it? I can't remember.
No idea.
I got him. That other villain.
Tex Hex.
Red Eye. Looks like me, Mark. Doesn't he, when we do our late night chats? Get the same eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Big John Studd.
Big John Studd.
Yeah.
Who was that then?
Or Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I've decided. You could ask me questions about wrestling. I have absolutely. We got Mike's in here, G-Force in here, Lax in here. They all know about wrestling, don't they? JT plus Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Again, I think that must be another one from RoboCop. There's a click at the back.
He's from RoboCop, yeah. He was the guy side that drank the wine, wasn't it? And dipped his fingers in his wine. Was that him?
No, that's the guy with the tash.
Oh, I thought he had a tash.
No, he doesn't. That is.
Who's that?
Don't know, but he has like a Ram Man move. Oh, I used to love these guys. What were these called? Legions of Doom. Remember these babies?
Yeah. Look at them. Oh.
Yeah, Legion of Doom, mint. They were old school, weren't they?
Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Is that right?
Oh, I remember him as well. What was he called? Earthquake, wasn't it? Or Typhoon?
He does look like Shabby.
Oh, Mark, you're going to cry when I show you this, and Scuba Pete is, because you might have to send it back, kid.
Oh, there it is, my original one. There it is. Wow. Look at that. Nothing left, Si. Nothing. When Pete got me that, Si, I honestly, talk about memories. There's just certain toys you had. And you know what I mean? That just make you just go, wow. You know, it's like when I got the Imperial shuttle off John, it was a different sort of emotion, Si, because I never had that as a kid. But Rio Blast, I had, you know, and I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Space in here. I don't know who that is.
No guns, no. I have no idea. Right?
Oh, that's Pete's favourite, wasn't it? People's like him.
Ultimate Warrior, there he is. Yeah, even I know who that one is.
I think that was Sting, wasn't it, from the other one? That wasn't from
WCW, was it? Listen, again, you talk to someone who has absolutely no idea.
Yeah, that's right. Mike's just got it. Mr. Perfect. It was Mr. Perfect, yeah. Remember him? That's definitely a shabby outfit, that, isn't it? Look at that, baby.
Warrior, Sting.
He's got his arm missing, but I think that's the Undertaker, in it.
Yeah.
Right,
so we'll do 10 more minutes, buddy. Then we've hit the 2 hours, and then we'll just go ahead and do it again.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, told you there was a lot, didn't I? And you said, "Oh, we'll do all the boxes." I thought, "There's no chance we'll be able to do all these boxes."
Oh, cool. Good night, Detty. See you, pal. Oh, there is. Was it Fuzz or Skulls? What was it?
Yeah.
Undertaker. He was the good version of the other one side. Oh, what was he called? Oh, now we're talking. Look at these scuba old Motu. Evil Lynn. What's around the side? Piece of tape.
It's like I think it's a tape belt or something, a bit of plastic. She must have been dangling off something. No way.
Who's that?
God knows.
See you, Lack. Thanks, buddy.
See you, Lack.
Cheers, Chris. Yes, we're gonna. I think we're gonna call it soon. So,
see them, haven't we? What these are like? Yeah, I think that's Sting one, isn't it? And
wow, so you've got to talk. Maybe get in touch with Scott Crusher or G-Force or somebody and go through all them side, because, like I said, that's a Macho Man, isn't it? Randy Savage.
I know who that is. Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake, yeah. I know. I remember we haven't.
Great like this. Oh, what was he called?
I've no idea, mate. I've got those Speedos, but I've no idea what he's called.
Yeah, some ninja. I don't know what that's from.
What is that from?
God knows.
Did he come with a what is it? A parachute? Do you remember? That's Jimmy. There you go. The Rockers had.
That's another little one there.
Muscle Men. Yeah, amazing. It's like, that's suffered on a single transformer. I'll tell you something.
There are 3 of these to go through. You know, it's not like there's just one of these boxes. This is the first one, so there'll be all sorts of stuff in them.
Is that Jermaine Defoe? No, it can't be. Who is it?
It's Pullins.
Pullins. I was going to say, it couldn't be Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, so really, Mark, like I said, there's still a lot more to go through, a hell of a lot, but is there any, like you said, we'll just carry on another night doing it, because there's so much stuff to get through.
Well, I mean, let's ask everybody, what do you reckon? Would you like me? So, Si's got another 2 tubs to go. If you want to do it every Monday until the finish, let us know. Tell us what you think. What's that?
Must have had a stormtrooper in it. It's like a. I think the Stormtroopers.
Hey, Rob.
Someone.
Nice to see you, Rob's Retro.
Yeah, bloody loads in there.
Part 2, yeah. So Tessie said we should. Yeah, I think we should do it, Si. Honestly, Si, it's been brilliant. This, yeah, do all the tubs Jonathan's saying. I've really enjoyed it. It's been really good fun. This, Si. It's been. What's brought it back for you, Si? What's been in there that you've gone? No way.
Probably you've seen that Killing Joke book. I don't know if any of you boys remember this nightclub around town. It was in Birmingham. It was called Miss Money Pennies. And I remember nicking an ashtray because I really like the ashtray. Si,
Gary's got it, mate. Magic Tub Monday. That's what we'll call next week, so I don't spell arc wrong.
that.
Magic Tub Monday, brilliant.
Transformers playing cars with a lenticular front.
Very nice. They are, Tez.
Never opened.
Cheers, Jumpy.
Oh, that's my favourite ever Megatron drawing. Yeah, love that drawing.
So everyone seems to enjoy it, guys. So we'll definitely do it again next. All right. So we'll do it again next Monday. We'll do it again. Definitely.
Well, like I said, I'm not being funny. That's just halfway through that first box. If you think I'm kidding, there's the box halfway through it.
Can you imagine us saying 3 weeks over like that? Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah. Put your wrestling men away.
Gold card on the side. They are. So G-Force is saying, Si and Mike.
Oh, listen, I'm not being funny. If any of you see anything in here that you need for a set or you need a weapon for or the figure for that, just let me and Mark know. It's no problem at all whatsoever. These have been in this box 20 years and they've, like I said, they've never been opened. They've never, there's dust all over me here. I feel minging.
That's brilliant. Awesome. Oh, yeah, it has been, Kim. And honestly, I'm not going to get soft here. But I really appreciate all of you showing up, man. I mean, our side, our side just said it. I've had the plumbers in and I found these old tubs in the loft and I thought, and Si said, let's just go through them. And I thought, and Si's been brilliant, man. I've loved it. It's been, honestly, some of the stuff you've pulled out, I'm like, no way.
Well, like I said, we'll finish them off. There's quite a few more tubs to go through yet. But they're just, again, I can't promise you what's in them. It's random. Do you know what I mean? It's totally random stuff.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Miriam. Thanks, everyone. Let me just leave it all for quiet. Wait, no, my mum's going to go mad, though. I know what my mum's like when she sees all that dust, Si, your arse is getting kicked.
Oh,
well, there you go. I've got him. So, yeah, I've no issue what Si does with that stuff.
Yeah, like I said to Luke, I told him about the Brave Star stuff. Because I know Luke's getting his Brave Star stuff together. And I said, look, in these tubs, there must be little turrets and all sorts of stuff. Like, I've pulled out these figures now, so I know it must be here somewhere. But like I said, there's 3 of these tubs to go.
Clay will tidy up that. Si, you need a rest. Si, you've been absolutely brilliant tonight, Si. Honestly, yeah, we'll definitely do this next Monday. We'll definitely. Well, Magic Tub Monday. I think Gary's hit it on the nail on the head there. Definitely. Yeah. See, exactly. No way.
I'm off to Brannigan's. I'm off to Brannigan's now. Brilliant. I'm off to Brannigan's. I've got my gold card, Dave. You can buy me gold card.
Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, great.
Oh, no, we don't need girls, man, which is a shame, but there won't be.
Yeah. Si's not bothered about last 17. I had to tell him what he meant. He's not bothered.
No.
Oh, awesome. Right, well, listen, while we're here, don't forget to watch our good old Culture Cast tomorrow. Watch the Irish lads tomorrow. I couldn't watch it last week. I was working, but I've got the time off to watch it tomorrow. I love those lads, so that's going to be great. So we'll watch them tomorrow. ZSR on Friday with a special guest. We've got a guest already lined up, and we got a guest for next week. What about you, Si? Where can everyone find you?
About. That's it. I'm about.
Right, we're done. All right, everyone. So thank you all so much for coming in, and we'll see you next Monday. Isn't that right, Si?
That's all right.
All
yeah,
right.
do it again.
See you later. Good night, everyone.